Welcome to the wrap-up segment for today's video set, and this deck performed a little bit better than I was expecting it to. Sentry was good more than once. Aspect of the Scroll was about as powerful as I was hoping it would be, just like super reasonable card. We had one game where it just like went on a Crusader and ended the game very quickly. Ruiner Hierophant with speed and +1/+1 and lethal to your Underworld troops is just a very, very powerful effect that I feel like no one is really leveraging. Gallows Gas, while being powerful a couple of times, I think is a little bit awkward on average. I think against... this is a card that I could see being relegated just to our reserves. We really want it against the opposing blood decks, where like things are dying more often, but it seemed a little bit mediocre outside of that. Yazukan's Fanatic felt mediocre at best. I think this probably could easily get cut back to just a one-of to be enabling our Underworld Crusader. The one-of Dread Botanist was really good the one or two times that we got it. I forget exactly how many, but like this card makes your Ruiner Hierophant larger every single turn by triggering a Jedling, and it makes your Aspect of the Scrolls, it feeds the Scrounge for those. So honestly, it also works well with Sharpshooter for making another one-cost troop that can attack. Honestly, I could probably see flipping the Yazukan's Fanatic and the Dread Botanist numbers, just like go up to 3 Dread Botanists. I could also see it being reasonable to like just like go to like a second Botanist, cut the 2 Fanatics, and like add an 11th Underworld troop to the main deck, so that way you can board out an Underworld troop on occasion. Speaking of the reserves, they felt pretty smooth for the fact that this is a newish deck. The fact that we had Paw of Yazukan and Gemborn Prowler in the board made reserving a little bit more smoother, because in matches where we had Underworld troops we wanted to cut, we often had a different Underworld troop we wanted to bring in. But overall, this deck seems very interesting, and it's probably something I'm going to work on stream in the near future and play a little bit more with. Thanks for hanging out, folks, and watching today's Arcanum Vault run with the deck where we finished 3-1. Remember, if you enjoyed today's videos, to like them on YouTube and share them on your social media. You can also support my content by subscribing on Twitch for $49 a month or becoming a patron on Patreon for varying amounts. I just put up a whole bunch of new stuff on the Patreon page, such as... in addition to the Discord access we had previously, there's more information on becoming a larger sponsor of the stream to get your logo down there, where my existing sponsor are, who is Hex Primal. You can save 5% on all of your card orders at hexprimal.com using code Jeff5 at checkout. And thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you later for more hexing.